Court will resume the way it ended yesterday without the jury in the courtroom. They spent most of the day outside the courtroom as attorneys argued over whether evidence of Alex Murdaugh's alleged financial crimes will be allowed into trial.
In the trial of former South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh, it's one of two videos drawing scrutiny from prosecutors. This Snapchat video, taken by his son Paul Murdaugh at a little more than an hour before his murder, shows a lighthearted moment between father and son, according to the defense. But prosecutors zoomed in on another detail. The blue shirt and khaki pants Alex was wearing here don't match the white T-shirt and shorts he was wearing a few hours later in a patrol car interview with investigators.
See any evidence of any clothes that had been involved in any sort of altercation that had left blood or tissue or brains?
No, sir, I didn't find anything like that.
But it's a separate clip that sparked another battle in the courtroom.
Happy birthday.
The defense introducing this video of Paul Murdaugh delivering a birthday cake to his father. Prosecutors argue the short clip and witness testimony about Alex's relationships opens the door to prosecution evidence that would paint a different picture of Murdaugh's character. Evidence of his alleged financial crimes.
They need to understand really what this man was hiding.
They argue the motive in the shootings, an attempt to gain sympathy and distraction from a slew of financial misdeeds coming to light. Murdaugh faces dozens of charges related to financial crimes, including conspiracy, fraud, and the theft of about $8.5 million over an 11-year span.
He admitted to you he had been stealing client money?
Yes, sir.
For much of Thursday, the judge heard testimony without the jury present, weighing whether to allow witnesses related to those alleged financial crimes. Prosecutors say the day of the murders, Murdaugh had been confronted over missing money at his law firm. But the defense argues the financial evidence would unfairly sway the jury.
They've got, a whole lot more evidence about financial misconduct than they have about a murder.
Now, prosecutors plan to call more witnesses this morning without the jury present. The judge will then weigh and decide whether any of this testimony is admissible. Savannah?
All right, Catie, thank you. I want to get more perspective now on these latest developments. NBC's senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett is here. So, Laura, it's a bedrock principle in criminal law. You can't bring in bad character evidence just to slime the defendant. You have to have a reason for it. You have to demonstrate that it's relevant to the case prosecuted. How is the prosecution trying to establish that here?
So exactly right. The defense here is worried because the risk is that it's so prejudicial that the jury will be so bothered by all these alleged financial misdeeds that it will be so distracted that they'll say, let's just throw the book at him. He must be guilty of something. That's the worry of the defense. But the bedrock principle that you just articulated, the exception to the prior bad acts rule, is motive. And that's why the prosecution is saying, look, Judge, this is critical to my case because it explains why somebody would do something this heinous, so unthinkable. It explains that. Now, whether or not that's going to be a successful theory for them in front of the jury remains to be seen.
There was a big piece of evidence. There was a video and a phone call that reportedly had Alex Murdaugh's voice on it just before the murders. So how is that going to play?
I think that's the single biggest hurdle here for the defense team. They have to come up with some explanation for how in the world that was supposed to work when his whole point was, I wasn't even there. His whole alibi is going to collapse if he can't explain how just minutes before these killings happened, he was in that exact area of the kennel. That's going to be a big problem.
Laura, in broad terms so far, how would you say the prosecution's done? How would you say the defense is done?
Well, it's hard to know exactly because we're seeing so much that the jury hasn't yet seen, right? This whole entire argument about financial misdeeds, the jury hasn't heard one peep of that. I think the big question is, can the prosecution get in this evidence of motive? Because otherwise, they don't have a story for why this happened. They need to explain for the jury how in the world this happened. Even if they're not legally required to prove motive, the jury wants to understand why.
And the judge has said he'll let in some of it. This hearing is to determine which parts,
That's
how
what
much.
This trial within a trial is for, because he doesn't want to get overturned on appeal.
All right, Laura, thanks you.
Laura.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.